The following is produced and paid for by Barton Productions. Barton Productions, producing quality TV programming for 10 years. In addition, we produce documentaries, corporate videos, commercials, and much more. Call Barton Productions today at 275-0150. Now, without further ado, we proudly present The William Pay Show.
You know, I just love the songs from the 20s, and coming out late this spring, my next album will be this collection of songs from the Roaring 20s, so be sure to look for that. And this next song, I'm sure you'll love this too. When the red, red rock comes bop, 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 along, let me know what's up when he starts dropping his oar. He's on, wake up, you sleepyhead, get up, the sun is good, love and be happy, what if I do now? I'm walking in fields of lost. Great, listen, but still I listen, but I'm just a kid, I can doing what I did, I can sing a song when the rain comes, bop, 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 along. What if I look now? I'm walking in fields of light. Great, listen, but still I listen for us. I'm just a kid again, knowing what I did again, singing a song. When the red rock comes, bop, bop, bop. When the red rock comes, bop, bop, bop. When the red rock comes, bop, bop, bop. La, la, la. Thank you very much. My next number, oh, I just love this song because I tell you why. Because, you know, I'm just an incurable romanticist. Can't seem to be cured of that. But maybe one day there'll be hope for me in that department. So this next song is called All Alone. All alone, there is no
People come from all points in Ohio to dine at El Greco's Pizza Villa, located at 3976 Salem Avenue. El Greco's Pizza Villa is known for their Mexican pizzas, tacos, taqueritos, burritos, Greek salads, vegetarian spaghetti dinners, and homemade cabbage rolls. For those who return to Dayton, they always dine at El Greco's Pizza Villa, where they're famous for their special sauces and salad dressings. Open 7 days a week, family owned and operated since 1971.
Which resource lists thousands of African Americans in professional positions? It's the Success Guide. The Success Guide provides you with a valuable network of over 4,000 black professionals you can contact for job and career opportunities or help you find customers for your products and services. The Success Guide gives you direct access to names, titles, business addresses, and phone numbers of the area's finest black professionals and entrepreneurs. For more information on the Success Guide, your link to African American success, call 223-2375.
My guest this evening is Sifu Benny Meng of Meng's Martial Arts. Now tell me, what does Sifu mean?
Sifu actually is a Chinese word for instructor father.
Instructor father.
Right. Si means someone's been there before, means the teacher aspect. Fu is the father, because in order to pass on some knowledge, you have to take a role of discipleship that entails both teacher role and a father role. So people call me Sifu.
Sifu. And so do they always, I've been at Meng's Martial Arts and I've seen a lot of the students and they sort of bow to people. Now what's behind all of that?
Well, actually bowing, if you go to a basketball court, you like, hey, give me five, or you're military, you go like this, or you shake hands. So basically on the outside is form of a greeting. But martial arts go a little bit deeper in the aspect of bowing, actually that gesture. If you bow, you lower your back, that's a very humbling experience. So it's a little bit more than just greeting. It also shows respect and humbling.
I see.
And that's very important in martial art, being humble.
Being humble, okay. Now tell me a little bit about your background in martial arts.
Okay, I started in Hong Kong as a 10-year-old.
10-year-old.
By the time I came here, 14-year-old, I have played around for a couple of years. When I meant play around at that age, you just basically didn't really know what you're doing, you just kicking punches. And then when I came to U.S., I started in a different art form. So now I'm 36, so I've been in it since 10 years old.
10 years old. And has it helped your health?
Definitely, because personally, health-wise, I have asthma since I was 2. Okay, and no problem now.
No problem now. Now you started the Meng's Martial Arts School in Huber Heights. Tell us a little bit about that.
I started that in 87. Okay?
87.
It was a little bit more than 10 years. After I completed a couple of systems, particularly from Grandmaster Muyat, which is my Sifu. Okay, he's teaching out from New York. That in 86 I finished. Then I came back to Dayton, which is where I live. So I opened up a school in 87. And I've been teaching ever since then. Then in 1993, I officially invited my teacher down to see his branch school. Okay? Why it took that long for him to invite him down is because when I left, I told him that, Sifu, I'll be back and I'm going to try to teach and use what I have learned from you and make you proud. So I have worked hard teaching, and then by the time I was established as one of the main school in Dayton area, so I invited him over. And ever since we opened, from sport aspect of martial art, competition, we have produced state and national champions every single year.
Every year.
Right. And from a traditional point of view, we are very comprehensive. We not only have physical classes, we take students to field trips. We encourage them to participate in research. We even have academic classes in the school. And the focus is being to pass on a complete system, not like a couple technique here or a couple technique here. Okay. You can't become a good dancer if one day you learn tap or one day you learn ballet. You have to start to finish under one system.
Now tell me, how old should you be when you start martial arts? Is there any particular age?
Actually, as far as for the kids, the most important is discipline and build up confidence. So as long as they can understand the right and left, you can start implement the program. Okay, it's basically is to develop their characters. So that can start. Normally, we take as young as 4-year-old. So.
Okay, and you have a new development in your life now. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, I've been married since '93. That's when first time my Grandmaster Moya came. He came to my wedding, and then last year we have a new addition to our family. Is my first son, Vincent Meng. So he's 10 months old now.
Wonderful. In our next segment, we'll be talking to Benny's wife, who's a program director for Meng's Martial Arts. And we'll be talking with little Vincent, too. I'm sure he'll have a little something to say. And a little later on in the show, we'll have like a little demonstration. You'll be doing a little demonstration. But it won't be, remember that one time, Benny, you said you were going to put an apple in my mouth and then knock it out? Huh?
But you never want me to do it.
I don't think so. There's more to come. Stay with us.
You want your little ones to look as special as they are, and that means a trip to P&D Fashions for Kids. You'll find an entire shop dedicated to kids. Designs for special occasions, all the necessary accessories, all colors of lacy socks, and even pageant attire for the future runway king and queen. There are styles for girls aged 12 months to size 14. Be sure to check the specials on the always rotating stock. It's a wonderland for kids at P&D Fashions for Kids, 1531 North Gettysburg.
Hi, we're Homeboys Music, located at 2911 West 3rd Street. We offer the latest in CDs and tapes. Whether you're looking for R&B, jazz, old school, rap, or gospel, we have it all. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 through 8, Friday through Saturday, 11 through 10. We're known for our special ordering, so stop into our comfortable environment where all smiles are welcome. Homeboys, it's music in the hood.
Rich's Pawn Shop, serving Dayton for over 50 years. Easy loans on most anything of value. Rich's Pawn Shop is also known as Guitar City, located at 708 Waterville Avenue, open Monday through Saturday. For more information, call 254-7296. Earthsong Herbal and Sundries Company, located at 512 East 7th. We specialize in herbs, incense, oils, books, readings, massages, and more. Earthsong, located at 512 East 7th. Call 278-4270.
My guest this evening is Sami Meng. She's the wife of Master Benny Meng of Meng's Martial Arts. Thanks so much for coming on, Sami.
Oh, thank you.
So this is the newest addition of the Meng's family here.
Yes, it
Little Vincent,
sure is.
Isn't he precious?
Look over there.
So tell me, you're the program director at Meng's Martial Arts, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how long have you been the program director? Have you always been the program director there?
Well, I've been with Meng's for approximately 4 years.
4 years, okay.
As far as helping out as a program director, I'd say about 2.5 years.
2.5 years, okay. Now tell me, you deal primarily with the enrollment of the students then?
The enrollments, pretty much a one-man
one-man operation, huh? But tell me, how old are some of the students that come in to enroll into the school?
I'm sorry?
How old are some of the students that come into the school?
Oh, they range from age of 4 to 50 plus.
50 plus, okay. And tell me, do you think that more and more students are getting involved in martial arts today as compared to maybe 5 or 10 years ago?
Yes.
You think
for
so?
Sure, yes.
So martial arts is becoming more popular now.
Yes, it is.
And what do you attribute that to?
Well, I believe that people are looking more into fitness.
Fitness, okay.
They're looking more into health
issues.
Conscious, yes. So that's one of the reasons. And the reason that's always been there is parents looking for discipline in their children. That's always been a reason. And as you may know, discipline I think is part of the bigger problems in children today than it was years ago.
So you think it helps with discipline of children in their formative years then and so forth?
Not to mention for adults as well, because all adults need discipline. Everyone needs discipline to some certain extent. So,
I want to ask you a little bit about now that you're a mother. What has motherhood done for you? Has it changed your life a little bit?
It sure did.
Okay, tell me.
Well, time is one of the biggest factor. He kept me very busy, but it's very rewarding. It's lots of joy. It helped me appreciate my parents more than ever.
You know, it's interesting, folks. I want to mention that Sami speaks. Is it Chinese? Korean, and then Sifu Master Benny Meng speaks Japanese, Chinese, and but what tied you together was the English language.
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? So you both speak different languages, come from different backgrounds, but it was the English language that you were able to converse in and to meet in.
Yes.
Isn't that interesting? But I want to thank you for coming on, and there's more guests from the Ming's Martial Arts coming up in just a few moments. And before I forget, Sami, I want to give you a box of Esther Price fine chocolates, and then also I want you to give one to Master Benny Meng, too, since I forgot to give him his earlier. And we have more for you. Stay with us.
Thank you.
The Ginger Jar Antiques, located at 7521 Brant Pike in Huber Heights, will surely surprise you and delight you. Browse in a large, well-stocked shop just full of yesterday's treasures. Though parking is limited on weekdays, you can still take advantage of an innovative discount policy Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 6. Visit the Ginger Jar, 1/2 mile south of I-70 at exit 38. Don't say what's new. Ginger constantly recycles the old. My Young Song Restaurant, serving the finest in Korean, Chinese, and Japanese cuisine. Located at 5186 Brant Pike. That's My Young Song Restaurant.
TG Precious Metals, family owned and operated for 14 years. We buy and sell diamonds, wedding rings, gold, and custom-made jewelry. Trade-ins are accepted. $50 off any purchase of $250 or more, and $100 off any purchase of $500 or more. Looking for a gift for a special someone? Stop in today at TG Precious Metals, 4999 Brant Pike. We offer next-day repair service, open Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, Saturday, 10 to 5.
Earlier in the show, we were talking about Master Benny Meng knocking on an apple out of my mouth. Well, I just couldn't quite agree to that. So, but we're going to have a little demonstration now. So, Pete, where we start?
Well, William, I want to discuss basically what we discuss in Wing Chun Kung Fu. And basically what we discuss is something called distance. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So, in order to utilize that concept, we need a principle, and that principle is the center line. So Wing Chun has a center line that divides your body in half. William, your whole job is to control that center line. So Wing Chun system trains you how to become a master of controlling your center line. For example, if energy came at you, William, your instinct would probably be to what? Absolutely, you'll stop it. Now you have to do something else. If you do something else, whatever, it's how many movements? Well, let's take a look. 1, 2, at least 2. So now we're going to train you, hold your hand to go from here into your center line. But William, you have to trust your center line. So now energy comes at you, your hand simply goes into the center line. Trust the center line. Excellent. What you will discover is you will stop their hand and hit them at the same time. Touch my face. That is one movement. That one movement tells us anything that saves you time is important. Thus, as the other brothers talked about in philosophy and Kung Fu life, reasonable, logical, direct, appropriate, that becomes your method. So the way you drive, the way you dress, handle business, that is the Wing Chun way.
Okay.
William, punch me here.
Here we go.
My whole job is to place my hand in the center. This hand now is full. That is empty.
Okay.
You punch again. That becomes your inherent weakness.
Okay.
And why? In Wing Chun there is an idiom, a saying, Loi La Hoi Song. What that means is, you block my hand. When the hand comes, stay. When the hand moves, don't go for the hand, William. Go for the body.
Okay.
But this you cannot meditate on. You have to train yourself to become instinctive. So if I occupy this line, you cannot come in. But run your hand around and punch here. We play this hand called Tan Zao. Simple but difficult.
Okay.
Later, William, your hand becomes exactly like water. The moment you move your hand, mine goes without thinking. You see?
Okay.
So your hands are like a bicycle. You can't push on both pedals at the same time and expect to go any place. The moment you punch me, I know your intention, your direction, your energy. So when there is a deficiency in this hand, I know something's coming down the pipe.
Oh. Okay.
This hand is trained to go where? In. Right. So in realms of Wing Chun engagement, once we touch, we know what you're about to do.
Is it something about reflex then?
Actually, it is attributable training. Basically, Wing Chun discusses a lot about attributes. Those are the intangibles that give you the ability to use your technique. And so Wing Chun system is not just to clock someone, but it is used as a method, a vehicle, if you will, to train martial attributes. And why then do we use Wing Chun system? Inherently, it is most efficient. So ultimately, Wing Chun is to save you time, enjoy life, and feel relaxed.
Okay.
Let's show you a demonstration of two brothers playing an exercise that would give you this ability.
Okay. There's more to come. Stay with us.
Lion Crest Antique Shop, located at 10 North Main Street in Germantown, Ohio, specializing in fine American and European antiques, featuring fiesta wear, open Thursday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, call Steve Adana at 513-727-0343. Layaways are gladly accepted. Stop in today at the Lion Crest Antique Shop of Germantown. The Jewelry Doctor on 1391 East Stroop Road. Wedding sets, necklaces, bracelets. We specialize in custom design jewelry and repair. Can't find that unique piece anywhere else? With over 20 years experience, the Jewelry Doctor is your source for the unusual. We can custom design and make just about anything you can imagine. That's the Jewelry Doctor, 1391 East Stroop Road, next to Mama DeSalvo's, in the door with the Marines on it. In this country, a burglary occurs every 9 seconds. What should peace of mind cost you? Absolutely nothing. Let the professionals of Protect Home Security protect your home. For less than $1 a day, you can have peace of mind. We offer free installation. No one beats Protect Home Security on quality. No one beats Protect Home Security on service. No one beats Protect Home Security on cost. We refuse to be undersold. Call today at 275-5700. Protect Home Security, an authorized Ameritech dealer. Henderson Sweeper Service and parts for all makes and models. Pickup and delivery. Trade-ins accepted. For more information, call 252-8515.
Okay, now we're going to have a demonstration. You want to set it up for us, Pete?
Yes, ma'am. I talked about the center line being the shortest distance between 2 points. So our hand is simply trained to go from here into the center line. So these two guys, brothers, are going to play Pak Sao, which is one of the two-person exercises of the Wing Chun system. One attacks and one defends, but they're only defending and attacking the center line. Will you please? The brother on your left here is only defending his center line. The brother on the right is attacking the center line. This is more than just a patty cake exercise. Let's look what's going on. This brother will be able to stop or dissipate huge amounts of energy by occupying that center line. The better he punches, the better he becomes.
Okay.
But underneath are the attributes that you brought out. One is sensitivity. So this brother has to feel. He has to be able to feel. Please, Mike, close your eyes. Punch.
Oh, okay.
So it has nothing to do with sight. He can actually feel. But it's also another attribute, timing. So he has to wait. That is the timing. It's also coordination, develop, punch. Balance. They cannot lean on each other. And one of the most important attributes of all is relaxation. Whoever can relax the quickest reacts the fastest.
Okay.
Continue.
So what you say is controlled relaxation?
It is a process to help you get a sense of what relaxation might feel like. So as one becomes better, you learn to evaluate or go through the body and see what muscles you can let go. What muscles that you need to be supportive in this exercise. Now, stop here for a moment. This brother knows a lot about what's going on through sensitivity of what this person is up to.
Okay.
But once his hands are calibrated in that center line, he now has a lot of information. It's what we call identifying the line of opening. There's a movie that we often refer to as Top Gun. The movie where the fighter jet locks on to the enemy pilot and he has lock on. Well, the moment he successfully controlled his center line, this hand dictates to this one that he has lock on. You see?
Okay.
So it happens almost together. Mike, the next one you do Pakdar. You see? So eventually it is a simultaneous deflection and hit. Almost that way though. Not quite, but almost. You see? That simple exercise is what will give you the ability to master your center line and to continue to be successful in the Wing Chun system.
Okay, great. Thank you all for the demonstration, and we'll be back in a moment with a few closing comments. Stay with us.
Rich's Pawn Shop, serving Dayton for over 50 years. Easy loans on most anything of value. Rich's Pawn Shop is also known as Guitar City, located at 708 Waterville Avenue, open Monday through Saturday. For more information, call 254-7296.
You're watching Dayton Station on the Move, TV 51.